Hello, welcome back to another reading. This reading, I want to clarify a reading I did earlier in this week. So, earlier this week, I did a reading about what she is telling her friends about you. And when I say she, I mean a feminine energy. So, it could be a love relationship, it could be work related, it could be any person or venture or any relationship you have to this external world. What are they telling their friends about you? Most of you, it's for a romantic relationship or situationship or whatever. But for those of you who have somebody in mind, we pulled a drawing last week that was pretty powerful, but it was very much present tense. And what I'd like to do is kind of expand on that and pull a past, present, future. So what was she telling her friends about you? What is she telling her friends about you now? And what is she saying in the future about you? Everything is brought to us by the star. So big future energy and cosmic connection. Also, there's a soul tie here that I'm reading, whether it's a passion with a job or whether it's a romantic relationship. That's where it's coming from. Past, present, future. Wow. So temperance. So either in the past, what she was telling her friends is either you're not ready or she's not ready for whatever the next step is. That particular temperance has a lot of changing energy on it. I think either you changed her, she changed you. It isn't necessarily something that this energy tells her friends, but because of these states of flux, maybe neither one of you was ready. I'm seeing that the King of Wands I pulled under the bottom card, the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, the King of Pentacles. It's just in the past, she told her friends that you or she wasn't really ready for whatever y'all found in each other, whether it was a job or a person or whatever. And it's more like one of you couldn't make up your mind. But there was a lot of feeling there, a lot of emotion and love. It's just that maybe you weren't ready. And she did tell her friends that. Six of Pentacles. What is she feeling and telling her friends about you now? I think this is a different energy than I pulled earlier this week. The Six of Pentacles here. Well, maybe it's not. The Six of Pentacles here is really about counting your blessings, being grateful for what experiences you've had. Yeah. So she's telling her friends that she's grateful to have met you. She's grateful for the experience. There's a lot of love, and there's a lot of she feels like she's gained insight and knowledge that will help her in the material world, in the whether you taught her something literally or whether you taught her something just by your actions. She feels like she's stronger and more capable to do things that can help her navigate the world successfully in terms of material needs or financial needs. She feels like you've taught her something. Have you taught her something? Did you do that on purpose, or did you guys share knowledge and examine the world together? If you did, she's grateful for that, and she's telling that to her friends. She's grateful for what you gave her. Let's see if I clarify a little bit. Okay, currently, little hermiting going on. Again with the Two of Wands and the Star. Seven of Cups. And the Four of Swords. I read that as a Nine of Swords. Four Swords and the Five of Wands. So I think there's just there's a lot of energies right now at this present moment, past, present, future. Present moment, there's a lot of energies that are not conflicting, but very, very separate. And I don't know if that's her energies and your energies are separate, or whether you have separate energies within yourself. You know, the Five of Wands often means the inner conflict. But if you go back and look at some of the history of the card, everyone's playing a part in this exchange with the wands, and it's fighting, but it's not serious. So the Five of Wands is confusion on a certain level, and is maybe a little bit of overthinking, maybe a little bit of just a smidge of like self-sabotage, analysis paralysis, but it's also like it's not that deep. There's potential changes coming. I think maybe even you both feel it. And so what she's telling her friends presently is she's really grateful for knowing you and for the lessons that you gave her, whether that's like intentional or not, just like through your actions or through what you've told her. Maybe she took it to heart, and that you feel potential right now, but a little bit of uncertainty. And that's pretty much a common theme if you stop and analyze your present emotions or your present thoughts at any time, right? I mean, to live in the present is to live with uncertainty. Okay. All right, and now the reason I'm putting all the cards back together is I want to make sure I have every card in this deck to pull from, and you get an idea as we go through. So and they are very slippery today, I'm going to let that one come out and this one that fell out. The Nine of Cups, manifestation, joyful exuberance, an extreme amount of love and oneness with the universe. You can get a little high on your own supply if you you can get a little high on your own supply if you stay in the Nine of Cups for too long. That would be that's the only downside. Okay, so again with the Five of Wands, there's a little confusion in the future of what she says. Oh, okay, wow. Dude. So the future looks good for her. She's telling her friends this is where she's at as a result of your connection. But, and there's a big motherfucking but, I don't think you're there. So she's learned a lot about your connection. And she's telling her friends that that's one of the reasons why she's doing so well, is because of this journey that she's been through with you. But you're out in the cold. She left you there because of an attitude. Because did you make a choice? There's a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of indecision on your part. Maybe you couldn't make a choice because you have too many options. But I don't see you right here. So if you're wondering what she's telling her friends about you in the future, it's that she really valued your connection and that she loves you to pieces. But you're not there. So it's not present tense in the future, if that makes sense. Okay, I want to just draw one more card because I really want to clarify that. I need validation for my own reading of that. What is going on in the future? What is she telling her friends? Are you there? What about the future? It's hard, when when we're pulling cards and we want a glimpse from the universe and we want to use ourselves as tarot readers, as conduits, it's hard to not pull some of our own experiences off of that. Obviously, I've had a lot of experiences, but I'm going to relate what I know into the readings. Yeah, but that being said, yeah, that's all I was saying. So I want to just make sure that this is absolutely the correct reading, because what I might feel for the general public might be different. If I had a lot of readers, it would be different. That's what I'm saying. A lot of watchers. So, Knight of Wands. High Priestess. Ace of Swords. Five of Swords. Shit, dude. Dude, why? Five of Wands. To clarify the future, this is you. And you're all alone. You notice I didn't pull any cards that could tell us that y'all were together, like the Lovers or the Two of Cups, or this is the original deck I pulled from. It didn't. Yeah, in the future, she's having a spiritual rebirth. She's going somewhere without you. Her mental, spiritual, emotional, physical prowess is really peaking at this point because of the connection with you. But this is how she sees you in the future. Egotistical, selfish, full of yourself. Little bit dark. There's a little bit of a cheater energy on this. There's a sacrificial energy on this as well. I see that in the flames on the torch and with the lizard. I think you're willing to sacrifice the relationship for something else that you want. And that's what she sees. This is how she views you. The King of Wands is also a little bit fake. So, please don't be fake with her. Please don't. Please don't go. Please don't desire her attention if you don't want something in the future. You know what I mean? Like, don't keep fucking with her for your own ego trip. I don't think you will, because even if you do, I feel like she's very much living in a spiritual realm that is above the 3D expectations you have of your own life right now, well, in the future. But there is the Five of Wands and there is the Five of Swords. So there's a lot of static energy bookending how she sees you. So what I would say is, if you want to avoid this future, the remedy to that type of influence and to that happening would be 100% truth and 100% vulnerability. And if you feel like you're capable of that, and you really are, everyone is, and you feel like you want to grow that as a person, I would say this is a great opportunity to, because this person really values you. She really values you on a deep spiritual level. And so this is a great testing ground for your future. I don't see you taking that path. I see you making your own decisions and sacrificing a relationship with her. And she continues to sing your praises even after that. So I think if you start to analyze character, that's a big deal. This person, you have a potential, though. This is my suggestion. You have a potential to move in a different direction with this person, a direction that encourages your own deeper level of growth. That is why you're here on this planet, is to understand deeper spiritual love and connection. It's not for the pinnacles. It's not for the show. It's not for the level of accomplishment, or even for productivity or success and accolades in this sort of 3D matrix that we have happening. It's not for that, really. I mean, that does get us to certain means, and that does allows us to live in a certain way. Yes, of course. But why we're really here is to deeply evolve as humans and as spirits. So if you want, this person is your gift. This person is the gift to you from the universe. The most safest and most valuable asset to you to expand your own frequency and bandwidth in your lifetime. And this type of person who doesn't hold grudges and who is so complimentary of you even now, I think, anyway, it it resonates with me personally. So I have strong feelings about it. But I will tell you, those type of people do not come around very much, if at all. So if you find someone who is a safe place for you to practice your vulnerability, for you to practice your love, for you to practice your growth and your spiritual progression on this planet, to practice your relational intelligence, like your RQ, your relational quotient, God, this is the person. This is absolutely the person. So, again, she's telling her friends that the experiences that she had with you have shaped her to be a better person. And I think that could be true from your side as well. But it's up to you. It's up to you whether you make this, whether you take advantage of this gift from the universe. So I hope that helped somebody. And it kind of went off the rails a little bit, but past, present, and future, what she's telling her friends about you at least clarified a little bit what I had drawn on earlier this week. Remember, the tarot is only for entertainment, but I hope that if you did pull anything from the reading that helped you along your path, that's what I'm all about, and I'm grateful for that. So have a great rest of your week.